हजरत हमारी जान है, जान है, जान है, जान है। आला हजरत हमारी जान है।
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Anbiya'i wal Mursaleen. Amma ba'd, fa'awuz billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalatu wassalamu alayka ya Sayyidi ya Rasulullah wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Nurullah. Dear viewers, welcome to our very new series called The Eloquence of Ala Hazrat. And in this new series we'll be going through the kalams of Ala Hazrat, and we'll be trying our best to understand the kalam of Ala Hazrat in the English language, inshallah ta'ala. The shara that we will be going through throughout this program will be the shara of Maulana Ghulam Hassan Qadri, which has been studied and translated into the English language. And the intention of this program, as the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, that niyatul mu'mini khayrun min amali, that the intention of the believer is better than his action. So before we start any action, we'll start with a good intention, inshallah. And the intention behind this program, inshallah, is to take the kalam of Ala Hazrat and deliver it to the English speaking audience, so that we can better understand it. And in the very first episode today, inshallah, we'll be going through the kalam, a very famous kalam written in 4 different languages of Ala Hazrat. And that kalam is Lam Yati Nazeeruka fi Nazarin, misle tona shud paida jana, jagraj ko taj dore sarso hai tujhko shahed o sara jana. And it's worth understanding that this kalam was specifically requested to particular people to Ala Hazrat. One was a particular poet at that particular time, and one was a known alim at that time. Both of these persons went to Ala Hazrat and requested this specific kalam, and they said, can you please write a kalam about the praise of the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and make that also in 4 different languages. A wonder that has never been done before, and a wonder that they asked at their request. And Ala Hazrat in the last verse of this kalam also writes that due to the request being of something that's for the praise of the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Ala Hazrat was helpless, and Ala Hazrat helplessly accepted this request and was at the service of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Like in another kalam, Ala Hazrat states that there was another political request for Ala Hazrat to write for a kalam in praise of another political figure at that particular time, and Ala Hazrat absolutely rejected him. But we'll get to that in the end. First of all, let's start with the chorus of this program, and inshallah, Lam Yati Nazeeruka fi Nazarin, misle tona shud paida jana, jagraj ko taj tore sarso hai tujhko shahed o sara jana. First of all, we'll have a look at the difficult words in the English language, and we'll then study the translation, inshallah. Lam means never, Nazeeruka means seen, Nazarin is the meaning of gaze, and this is the Arabic language. The next line is in Farsi. Misle is an example, like you, and Paida means to be born. Jug Raj means all the worlds. Taj means crown. Dore Sarso means that upon your blessed head, referring to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hai tujhko shahe, shahe means king, and king of. Dosara jana means both worlds. So the total translation of this couplet will inshallah be that never has any gaze seen someone like you, nor has anyone like you ever been born. The crown of all worlds only suits your head, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Indeed, for you are the king of both worlds. Ala Hazrat here describes the Aqidah of the Ahl Sunnah wal Jamaat by this couplet, copying the same couplet that Sayyidina Hassan ibn Thabit said in front of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam, which is وَأَحْسَنُ مِنْ كَلَمْ تَرَقَتُّ عَيْنِي وَأَجْمَلُ مِنْ كَلَمْ تَلِدِ النِّسَاءُ خُلِقْتَ مُبَرَّأً مِنْ كُلِّ عَيْبٍ كَأَنَّكَ قَدْ خُلِقْتَ كَمَا تَشَاءُ. Ya Rasulullah, my eyes have not seen a person better than you, nor has any woman given birth to a person more beautiful than you. You were created flawless, without the slightest blemish, and it seems you were created according to your wish. And when the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam heard this from Sayyidina Hassan ibn Thabit, he was smiling. Lam ya'ti Nazeeruka fi Nazarin, misle tona shud paida jana, jagraj ko taj tore sarso hai tujhko shahed o sara jana.
लम याति नज़ीरुका फ़ी नज़रिन लम याति नज़ीरुका फ़ी नज़रिन मिसले तो न शुद पैदा जाना मिसले तो न शुद पैदा जाना लम याति नज़ीरुका फ़ी नज़रिन मिसले तो न शुद पैदा जाना मिसले तो न शुद पैदा जाना जग राज को ताज तो रे सर सो जग राज को ताज तो रे सर सो है तुझको शहीदो सजाना है तुझको शहीदो सजाना.
Subhanallah, subhanallah. Moving on to the second verse of this beautiful kalam. And the first line in Arabic is Al-Bahru ala wal-mawju tagha Man beka sutufa khoshuruba is the second line in Farsi. Majdar mein hoon bigri hai hawa is the third line in Urdu. Mori naiya par laga jana, which is the fourth line in the Hindi language. And we'll go through difficult words inshallah first before we go into the translation. Bahr here, it means the tide. Ala means the tide is high. Mawju means that the waves. Tagha means they are strong. Man is referring to myself. Ala Hazrat refers to I am. Bekaso means I am helpless because tufan, the storm, is fighting. Khosh ruba means fighting. And majdar means the whirlpool. Bigri means very, very strong. Hawa means winds, and Morinaya means my boat. Bar means safely. Laga jana, set it to shore. The complete translation for this verse will be: the sea of transgression has risen, and the waves are oppressive. I find myself hopeless, alone, fighting, and now the storm is breathtaking, Ya Rasulullah. I am in the midst of a whirlpool, and the strong winds are enraging. Please, Ya Rasulullah, please take my boat safely and place it to shore. Ala Hazrat here is describing the scene of the challenges he faced at the time. And at the time, Ala Hazrat's kalam, Ala Hazrat's pen, was constantly fighting the fitnas at that time, the fitnas of the wrong sects that were developing at that particular time, and the challenges of the kuffar also. Ala Hazrat was fighting all of these challenges alone by himself. And Ala Hazrat doesn't complain to anybody else of the world. Ala Hazrat takes his complaints to the blessed court of the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and he says, I am doing all of this fighting for the deen of Islam, and it's becoming difficult for me, Ya Rasulullah. Ya Rasulullah, please help me. This storm is getting too strong. Now please, I'm in a whirlpool. Take my boat and place it safely to shore. So this verse is Al-Bahru ala wal-mawju tagha Man beka sutufa khoshuruba Majdar mein hoon bigri hai hawa Mori naiya par laga jana.
Al-Bahru ala wal-mawju tagha Man beka sutufa khoshuruba
Nazarin
Subhanallah, Subhanallah. Moving on to the third verse. Ya Shamsu nazarti ila layli, juba taiba rasi arze bakuni, tori jot mein jal jal jag mein rachi, meri shab mein na din ho na jana. Let's go through the difficult words, inshallah. Shams in Arabic means sun. Nazarti means you see. Layli means my nights. The next line in Farsi. Juba means when you see. Ala Hazrat here is referring to the sun. He's talking to the sun as the messenger to deliver the news to the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam as the sun passes over Medina on a daily basis. Juba, when you see. Taiba Rasi. Rasi means to deliver. Arze, my request. Bakuni, of mine. Tori Jot, your light. And Allah Hazrat now is talking to the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is the message that is being delivered on behalf of the Ala Hazrat by the sun. Tori Jot, your light. Mejaljal is enlightened. Jug means the entire worlds. Your light has enlightened the entire worlds. However, Ya Rasulullah, due to these ongoing challenges, Meri Shab, my night, Mina din hona jana, my Shab has still not seen the light of day. Ala Hazrat here is saying, O son, you have seen my night of struggles. When you pass by Medina next, deliver the news of my sad state to the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now Allah Hazrat speaks to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is what's in the message is, your light, Ya Rasulullah, has enlightened all the worlds, yet my nights are yet to see the light of day. Allah Hazrat continues on the description of the challenges that are being faced with the request. Allah Hazrat is asking, Hazri to Medina Sharif is what Allah Hazrat is requesting here so that he can get away from the gham of the worlds. So as the sun shines over the enlightened city on a daily basis, Allah Hazrat here metaphorically uses the sun as a messenger, asking the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to get him out of these difficulties and please invite me to Medina, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ya Shamsu nazarti ila layli, juba taiba rasi arze bakuni, tori jot mein jal jal jag mein rachi, meri shab mein na din ho na jana.
Ya Shamsu nazarti ila layli, juba taiba rasi arze bakuni, juba taiba rasi arze bakuni, tori jot mein jal jal jag mein rachi, tori jot mein jal jal jag mein rachi, meri shab mein na din ho na jana.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah. Moving on to the fourth verse, inshallah. Laka badrun fil wajhil ajmal, khat khala ma zulf abre ajal, tore chandan chadre paro kundal, rahmat ki baram barsa jana. Now Allah Hazrat here is describing the blessed face of the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Let's go through difficult words, inshallah. First and foremost, laka means for you in Arabic. Badrun means the radiant moon. And the radiant moon is where? Fil wajhil is upon your blessed face. Ajmal means beautiful. Khat means the beard line, which is the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's beard line was qudrati, was natural beard line. Unlike ours, which we have to edit ours every so often. The Prophet ﷺ's beard line was curved naturally, and this was from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Khala means halo. Halo here has been described as a circular shape around the Holy Prophet ﷺ's natural beard line. Ma, of the moon. Ma means of the moon. Zulf means hair. Abre means cloud-like. Now the Zulf are being described like the clouds. And Ajal means the destiny. Tori Chandan, your fragrant face. Chadar paro kundal, and your moon like rounded face. Rahmat ki baram barsa jana. Rahmat means merciful, baram means rain, barsa means shower. The full translation of this verse will be, You have the full moon in your beautiful face, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Beard line is like the halo of the moon, and hair is like the clouds. Your fragrant face is rounded like the moon. Now shower merciful rain upon us. Ala Hazrat here describes the effect of the halo of the moon. And for those who know a little bit about astronomy, Ala Hazrat was an expert in astronomical sciences. And whenever the moon, there's a full moon shining, and then there's a halo around it, this means that the following day there's a forecast for rain. This is how the forecasters schedule rain. Ala Hazrat knew this, and Ala Hazrat put it in the poem, saying that your blessed face is like the radiant moon, and around it your beard line around the face is like the halo of the moon, and your zulf mubarak puffy like the clouds. Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, now with all this, there's a forecast for rain. Please shower merciful rain upon us, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Laka badrun fil wajhil ajmal, khat khala ma zulf abre ajal. Tore chandan chadar paro kundal, rahmat ki baram barsa jana.
لك بدر في وجه الجمل خط خالائے معذوب ابر اجل خط خالائے معذوب ابر اجل توری چچر پرو توری چچر پرو رحمت کی برسا رحمت کی برسا
Subhanallah, subhanallah. Moving on to the 5th verse, inshallah. Ana fi atashion wa sakhaqa'atam. Jaisu pak abre karam. Barsan hare rim jim. Do boond idar bijira jana. And Ala Hazrat continues on from the previous verse, describing the cloud-like hair of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Is scheduled for a forecast of rain. Now Ala Hazrat writes the next verse, which is directly linked to the previous verse, and that says, we'll go through difficult words first and foremost. Atash in Arabic means thirsty. Sakha means the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's generosity. Atam means it's very high. Yasu pak. Allah Hazrat is referring to the Zulf Mubarak of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and Allah Hazrat gives them a second name, Abre Karam, O clouds of mercy. Barsan hare. Barsan means shower. Hare means lightly. Rimjim here is the sound of light showers. Do boond idar bijira jana. Do boond, 2 drops of that merciful rain can fall upon me, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The complete translation for this will be, I am suffering from thirst, and your generosity is most high, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Oh dear merciful cloud-like Zulfe Mubarak that are lightly showering beautiful rain, please allow a few drops to fall on me too, my beloved. Ala Hazrat is continuing on from the previous verse, and Ala Hazrat is saying that it's now scheduled to rain. Ya Rasulullah, that rain is the most merciful rain. Please, Ya Rasulullah, may a couple of those raindrops please fall onto me, inshallah ta'ala. Ana fiyata shion وَصَخَاكَ عَتَمْ جَيْسُوَ پاک ابر کرم برسن ہارے رمجم دو بوند ادھر بگرا جانا.
أنا في عطش وسخاك يسوع پاک ابر کرم يسوع پاک ابر کرم برسن ہارے मेरे मजम पर हारे रे मजम रे मजम दो बूंद इधर भी राजा ना दो बूंद इधर भी राजा
Subhanallah, Subhanallah. Moving on to the next verse, inshallah. Ar-ruhu fidaka bazid harka yakshola jigar barzan ishka muratan man tan sab phunk diya ye jaan bhi pyare jala jana. We'll go through difficult words first, inshallah, then we'll go to the translation. Ruh in Arabic means my soul. Fidaka means sacrificed for you. Fazid means to increase. Harka means the fire of love. Yakshola, Farsi means flame. Jigar means heart. Barzan means heighten, increase. Ishka means the love. And the third line in Hindi, Dan is body, Man is soul, Dan is my wealth, Sab is everything. Punk means to burn, and Ye Jaan, my life, Bi Pyare, O beloved, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, Jala Jana, burn that away as well, Ya Rasulullah. The complete translation for this will be, may my soul be sacrificed for you, beloved, O beloved. Increase this fire of love, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Heighten the flame of the love in my heart, my body, my soul, my wealth. All has already been sacrificed for you, Ya Rasulullah. Now please, take this life too, O beloved. Ala Hazrat here echoes the Arabic proverb, Al-ishku narun yuharriku ma siwa Allah, that love burns all except for Allah. This is the common proverb known amongst the Arabs. Ala Hazrat's love here is so strong that he describes his love like a flame. And he says, Ya Rasulullah, please increase this flame more and more. And he has already sacrificed everything for the beloved Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And every lover knows that love is limited to this life. For the true believer, death is only the beginning of the true love story. We will inshallah be in the beloved court of the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Ar-ruhu fidaka fazid harka yakshola jigar barzan ishka muratan man tan sab phunk diya ye jaan bhi pyare jala jana.
الروح فداك فزد هركا يكشول جگر برزن عشقا يكشول جگر برزن عشقا مورا تن भूख दिया मोरा तन सब भूख दिया ये जान भी प्यारे चला जाना ये जान भी प्यारे चला जाना.
Subhanallah, Subhanallah. Moving on to the next verse, inshallah. And this is the Makta. Ala Hazrat shows absolute humility. Bas khamai kham nawai raza. Bas khamai kham nawai raza. Na ye tarz meri, na ye rang mera. Irshad ahiba natik tha. Na char isra parajana. We'll go through difficult words first, inshallah. Khama means pen. Kham means weak. Nawai means the voice of, Ala Hazrat is talking to himself, voice of Raza. Na ye tarz, know this way. Na ye rang means know this look. Irshad is request of the two individuals, Ahibba and Natik. Nachar, helplessly. Isra, in this request. Bara, I wrote, Ala Hazrat is saying. in the praise of the beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The total translation for this in English will be, O weak pen and voice of Raza, never have you written in this style, nor is this your way. It was only due to the request of Ahibba and Natik. So I was helpless, with no option to write in the praise of my beloved. Ala Hazrat shows such humility here. Despite writing one of the best kalams of that time in 4 different languages, he gives credit to the two and the poet Hazrat Natik, who requested this kalam to be written in 4 different languages. And once this request is about the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Ala Hazrat said, I was helpless and I could not say no. Previously, like I mentioned earlier, other politicians, specifically known as the Non-Para Society, Siyasat-e-Non-Para, was a political movement at the time of Ala Hazrat, and they asked Ala Hazrat in their manifesto, in their campaign, to write a political poem to help their manifesto. Their party was known as the Bread Workers, Siyasat-e-Non-Para. And Ala Hazrat said, do you think I will write poetry about anyone other than the beloved Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam? No, the kalam, the pen of Ala Hazrat is only for the praise of the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And Ala Hazrat absolutely obliterates the Non-Para party with the verse. He says, Karu mad hai ahle dowal raza, bare is bala mein meri bala, main gada hu apne kareem ka, mera deen para na nahi. And the last line says, I am the slave of the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And this party was known as Siyasat-e-Non-Para. Ala Hazrat takes their name, flips it and says, my deen is not a piece of naan. This is the people who ask Ala Hazrat to write in the way of politics, and then in contrast, the way of the people who ask to write in the beloved praise of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ala Hazrat delivers such a kalam like this. Bas khama-e kham nawaye raza, na ye tarz meri, na ye rang mera, irshad ahibba natik tha, na char isra hapara jana.
बस हमारे खामे नवाए रज़ा, ना ये तर्ज़ मेरी, ना ये रंग मेरा, ना ये तर्ज़ मेरी, ना ये रंग मेरा, शाद अहिबा नातिक शाद अहिबा नातिक नाचार से राह पड़ा जाना, नाचार से राह
Subhanallah, Subhanallah, Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Jazakallah khair for tuning into the very first episode of the Eloquence of Ala Hazrat. Please like and subscribe and follow this channel. Please share to all the lovers of the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam, as our mission is to spread the love of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam by unlocking the kalams of Ala Hazrat in the English language for the English speaking audience. So share as much as you can. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Ala Hazrat hamari jaan hai, jaan hai, jaan hai.